Hey, what's up guys? Scout here. Today I'm finally back and we have a bit of an unboxing of a rather massive box. Actually, I'm surprised I was able to, I'm surprised I was able to fit this in the entire frame, but we get this guy out. As you guys may be able to tell just simply by the size of the box, I have myself yet another 17-inch Apple MacBook Pro. This is a Core Duo Model 1, which is the first MacBook Pro. I guess I'll go ahead and give you guys the specs while I open up the box, because only God knows how this guy packaged it. I got this unit off of eBay for, I think, around $70 with shipping, and that seems a little pricey. However, I'll explain why I paid that in. You'll see why I paid that in a bit. But basically, this unit here is a 17-inch Core Duo model, which was released in April of 2006. This is the first MacBook Pro, which, of course, replaced the PowerBook G4. This unit has a 2.16 gigahertz Intel Core Duo processor with 2 independent cores on a single silicon die, which was really a popular marketing thing and what really did move Apple over to Intel in that case, because they had really nice dual-core processors, and the fact that PowerPC was just not starting to make more sense to move away from. Anyways, of course, he had to use the packing stuff, but anyway, that stuff. This also has this shipped with 1 gigabyte of RAM, a single DIMM. However, this has been upgraded to 2 gigabytes. This model here, well, at least how it is now, has a 500 gigabyte hard drive, at least according to the pictures. And there it is. Wow, it's in good shape. And it has a 1680 by 1050 display with a diagonal measurement of 17.3 inches. And, well, that's that. And really past that, it does look very similar to the A1261 model MacBook Pro I have here. And it is also missing battery. But anyway, that's that. So enough of me talking about the nerd stuff. I'm going to go on ahead and unbox this, and wow. This thing looks nice. Even though I know I already have a 17-inch Model 1, the main reason I got this one is because of the condition of these. Because for anyone who's very familiar with the 17-inch classic MacBook Pro, which is of course what I have here, I think a lot of people can understand how badly beaten up some of these units can get. For example, here's a A1261 Model 1 I have here, which, as you can see here kind of in the lighting, there's a dent here on the lid. This corner is all dented in. DVD drive is all dented and messed up. Hopefully that was in the frame, I'm not sure. But anyway, so that's really that. Let's see, can I adjust the camera over just a little bit? Come on, tripod, will you let me move? There you go. So I'm going to go on ahead and get this out of the package. Are we good there? Okay, hold on. Let me put this in my lap right quick. Let me get the box out of the way. And here we go. Let me make sure you guys are still in frame, right? Well, kind of. You guys are a little off to the side. Make sure you guys are in frame. There you go. And he seemed to kind of wrap to the point where I can just kind of pull it out. Whoa, this thing's clean. Whoa, this thing is like extremely clean. Also feels a little warm. It can't be running though, because I know the battery, well, as you guys can see here, kind of through the package, there is no battery in the machine. So anyway, I really do not want to scratch this thing. Like I said, this thing is clean. I mean, this thing is like flawless almost. Well, our feet look a little warm. Computer part, disclosure. Ah, there's a sticker on the bottom. No. Oh, well, wow, look at this. Look at this. That is so clean. I mean, hold on, let me get this stuff all out of the way. Hopefully the hinge works pretty well. If not, that's fine. The unit, just simply looking as clean as it is really nice, but man, look at this thing. The only thing that's really wrong with it is that there was a little bit of wear along here, but look at this. The hinge even still pops. Not much, but hold on, let me take you guys out of the tripod so you guys can see a little better. Alright guys, here we go. Core Duo MacBook Pro, and as you can see here, the hinge still has a little bit of pop to it. Oh, that hinge is very loose actually, so I didn't maybe get that. However, so the guy has a few things in here. We have a little sheet of paper here. Let's see, what does this say? Thank you for your purchase. Password is password. Well, I will be removing that. Look at this thing though. This thing is clean. The hinge is sort of loose. I do notice that. Look at that though. Well, there's a little tiny splay in the casing here, but that's not bad. They all seem to have that. The hinge feels a little strange on this unit. However, as you can see, rubber feet are still perfectly intact. It continues to work. This is certainly the original keyboard. Yeah, everything really does seem to be nice and intact in this. Power button's flush. I have a 15-inch unit where the power button's recessed a bit. Man, I know I'm not talking much, but man, this thing is clean. Holy cow. I may see if I can fix the casing here right quick, as you can see. Well, not right quick, but in a bit. As you can see, the casing is splayed out a bit, but wow, this thing is clean. That's just a little bit of dirt. Okay, that's just a bit of dirt. But anyway, so a little bit of an overlook of the unit, even though I've already shown a 17-inch one, which is actually right down there. This here is the first MacBook Pro. Now, I'm going to do a few mentions and cross mentions to the PowerBook. It has a DVD drive. This is a 6X Super Drive, and I know the later one's got an 8X speed, but this is a 6X speed. We have our little latch button here, which is used to open the display. We have a little bit of a sleep indicator light here. This is an RF port for a Apple remote, which the PowerBook G4 of the time did not have. This was the first to get it. I don't even know if the iMac had it, as a matter of fact. On this side here, we have a MagSafe charger port, which, man, look at how clean that is. That's not bad. So I'm not sure, this unit must not have been used too heavily if it's this clean. We have two USB 2.0 ports, which the 17-inch got an extra USB port, and I think they dropped the S-Video port on these for this, because I know there's no S-Video on it. As we can see here, yeah, because I know the PowerBook G4 did not have two USB ports. We have a line in, audio out. We have our little express card slot, which still makes a little pop whenever you do that. Around the back, making sure not to have the rubber foot hang off the table, because I've actually ripped a rubber foot off of this MacBook Pro down here by scooting it along the edge of the corner of the table, ripped off the rubber foot. We have our hinge in the back, and we have our little vent underneath. And one thing changed from the PowerBook G4 that most people do not seem to notice or care about is that the MacBook Pro in the back gets one screw here, the PowerBook G4 gets two, and on top of that, the MacBook Pro got this little rubber strip here, which, I don't know, is that design? I'm not sure. Along this side is where all the other ports are. We have a DVI, I think that's a DVI, was it dual link port? I can't remember what that is. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. We have a gigabit Ethernet port. We have FireWire 800, FireWire 400, and a third USB 2.0 port, and our Kensington lock, and then just blank space, two screws. So that's around the machine. I'll go on ahead now. On the top is just the famous, gone from the MacBook Pro now, backlit Apple logo. And inside the machine, after you pop the latch, is a touchpad, which this is the same from the 17-inch. I think the entire top case, really, as a matter of fact, is just the same design. This touchpad actually does not feel very worn. Has a separate button from this, which is not the newer glass trackpad that my MacBook Pro over here has. This one does not have the multi-gesture things where you can swipe up for mission control, over for Windows and stuff. They do not have this on these. We have two rather massive speakers over here that I know sound really good on the 17 inches, and possibly the best keyboard that the MacBook Pro will ever get. So, yeah, I love this keyboard. Power button here. Then we have a rather nice looking, this is actually the matte display. This display is 1680 by 1050. The later 17 inches did get a resolution of 1900 by 1200 as an option, which is once again what I have down here. But anyway, and we also have our webcam, which is actually a first on the laptop. So yeah, now I'm going to, on camera at least, plug this guy in. Now this should work. There's no reason this should not work. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and power this guy on. We'll see it power on. That light does work, by the way. Nice. So now for specifications, once again, if you guys do not remember, or maybe it sounded a little bit repeating here. Well, for operating systems, this guy is running Mac OS X Snow Leopard. In the listing, it was running 10.6. I don't know if he maybe ran some updates since then. Anyway, this has a 2.16 gigahertz Intel Core Duo processor, T2600 if you want to get the exact specs. Oh, that was a fast boot time. Oh, hey. Here we go. All right, never mind. I'm going to turn off the flashlight right quick. I will be right back. That hard drive made a weird whirring noise here at the beginning. I actually had to reboot the machine because I tried to do a few things, and yeah, so I went ahead and actually logged it into my Wi-Fi. I'm going to have to change that in a bit, actually, because for some reason my Wi-Fi is an idiot, and on these older machines with the original Airport Extreme, unless they're capable of booting into Mountain Lion and above, for some reason, most machines, I have to have the IPv6 gate. I have to have the IPv6 antenna disabled, or else it does not want to work, and I'm not too sure what's going on there. But anyway, I'm going to get to you about the specs. I already mentioned this. Here you go. Intel Core Duo, clocked at 2.16 gigahertz, 2 gigabytes of RAM, and we're going to go over to more info right quick. and this machine is speedy. As we can see up here, this is a MacBook Pro 1,2. MacBook Pro 1,1 is the 15-inch model of this. Bus speed is 667 megahertz. Under ATA, we have our Machista DVD-R drive. And I know it's Machita, but I say Machista because it has shit in the name. I don't want to say that. Let's see, what else is there that's important. Under serial ATA, if this is correct, this should have a 500 gigabyte drive. 7,200 RPM, 500 gig drive. Yes, that is correct. And this is a 1.5 gigabit speed, or SATA 1 bus, of course. That's what was out at the time. Under memory, we have two 1 gigabyte modules, which is the max this machine supports. And there we go. So now what I'm going to go on ahead and do, I'm going to go on ahead and empty the trash, which it did not do before, but anyway. As we can see, this machine works well. I don't know what version of Safari it has. It probably is very out of date. Yes, I know I'm not connected to the internet. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is old. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is old. So I'm going to go ahead and run some updates on it, and, well, excuse me. I guess that's really it. I can't remember if the DVD drive works in this guy. Actually, well, we are going to test that right now. We have a Windows 10 disk. Take the DVD. Yeah. Okay, that drive is making some interesting noises. Show the hard drive on the desktop, my bad. Actually, let me get you guys in view. Let's show filing extensions. This DVD drive is making some really strange noises. Oh, there we go. DVD drive is working. Nice. Now, I'm going to go ahead and eject the DVD. There we go. DVD drive works. Nice. So this unit is very, very nice and functional. Man, this thing's massive. I can't even fit the whole thing in the camera unless I zoom out a little bit. But anyway, so there we go. I do plan on seeing if I can actually use this thing as it is for a week. I'm going to certainly update the software as much as I can, though, because I really can't use this how it is. And let's see, we do still have the command tab feature in this. I didn't know that this version of Mac OS had it. Well, I guess Windows had it by then, so well. Anyway, so basically, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys actually wanted me to use this for a week. Also, to mention, I do have a vid.me channel, or vidme channel. I will be uploading to there because YouTube's AdSense and advertiser boycott is rather annoying, and YouTube is starting to have two-tier YouTube. I do not agree with that. So yeah, basically I'm going to be going to vidme. I will not stop uploading to YouTube. I will still upload to YouTube. However, I am going to just upload between the two channels. So if you guys want to go check out my vidme channel, I'll have it linked below. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing of this rather awesome retro machine, and I will see you guys later.